Hello friends, welcome to SQL Practical Question video series. Here is a very interesting question that I have received from one of the subscriber. So in fact this is a very good question to understand the concept of hierarchical queries. First let me explain what the question is about, then I will show you how to implement this logic. So we have a table which contains two columns, ID column and the old ID column. So initially there is one row with ID as 1 and the old ID is null. So after some time this particular value is renamed to 2. So 2 is the current ID and its previous ID, that is the old ID, is 1. So after some time the 2 is renamed to 3. So 3 is the current value and its old value is 2. Similarly after some time it is renamed to 4 and it is renamed again to 5. So now the last value or the current value is 5, which was earlier 4 and before that it was 3, 2 and 1. So now the question is, if we are giving the input as either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, then the expected value is we should get the entire set of data like this. So this is the expected output. So let us take one more example. Suppose if we have like one more value like 6, which is the current ID and it is not at all renamed. So in that case, if you are passing like input as 6, then the expected value is 6 only, because there is no other value that is renamed. So let us take one more example. So there is one more ID called 7 and after some time it is renamed to 8. So 8's old ID is 7. So in this case, if we pass either 7 or 8, then the expected value is like we should get two rows, one with 7 and the another row is 8. So basically we should get this set of record. So let us take one more set of input. So let's assume that we have an ID 9 which was renamed to 10. Again the 10 was renamed to 11. So if we pass any of these values like either a 9 or a 10 or 11, then the expected value is we should get the entire set. So starting from 9 till 11. So this is the expected output. So now let me show you how to implement this logic using SQL. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow a two-step approach. The first step is, for whatever the value I'm giving as input, I'm going to find the root node, and the second step is from the root node I'm going to display all the leaf nodes. For example, if I pass 3 as an input, then first what I will do, I will find what is the root for this 3. So in this case 1 is the root. Once I have identified the 1, in the second step I'm just going to traverse through the entire thing and I'm just going to print the complete set. So this is the logic I'm going to follow. So basically we are going to follow two steps. First step is to find the root and the second step is to iterate starting from root till the leaf to print all the hierarchical data. Fine. Now let us see how to implement this logic in SQL. So I'm just dropping and recreating the table T with two columns and I'm just populating the same set of record whatever I have showed here. Fine. So let us start from table T. So first what I'm going to do, so let us take one particular value as an input or something. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to say connect by prayer old ID equal to ID start with ID equal to, let's say we are starting with 3, our input is 3. So basically this will return starting from 3 till its root. So in this case 1 is the root. So you can pass anything like you pass 4 or 5 or 2. So whatever it may be, you will get the 1. So till the root. So our intention is to find the root. So for that what I'm going to do, so let me say ID old ID connect by leaf. So this will tell the root node whatever. For example, in this case if I pass 3 as input, still I will get the connect by leaf as 1 for the 1, because my intention is to find the root node here. So fine. So let us take the root alone. So I am selecting ID from, let me make this as an inner query where, let me give alias as L. So where L equal to 1, so that we will get the 1. If I pass like 5, the root is 1. If I pass like 8, then the root is 7. Say for example, if I pass like 10, its root is 9. Or if I pass 11, its root is 9. Okay, now let us write one more query to find or to print all the complete cell. So let me take the actual value as 3. So the next query is going to be the same. Okay, so let me remove this. So in this case, I'm going to say id equal to old id. So instead of start with id equal to 3, I will put whatever the output we got in the first query. So here if I pass 1, it will give the complete set. So this is our first query to find the root, and here is our second query to print starting from root what we got from first query. Okay, so we just implemented as 2 query. Now let us combine these 2 query as a single query. So let me just remove this comment. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make this as a with class query. So with dataset as, so let me make this as with class query. Yeah, now instead of this hard coded 1, we are going to read the value from our with class. Select id from ds, because ds is our with class result set. So if we pass 3 as input, so here we have passed 3 as input, we got the entire result. If I pass 4 as input, we got the entire result set here. Suppose if I pass like 10, we will get 9, 10, 11. Suppose if I pass 11, we will get the entire set like 9, 10, 11. Suppose if I pass 8 or 7, we will get that particular record set like 7, 8. Suppose if I pass 6, we will get only 6. So here is the query. So the key learning here is that we are using one query to find the root. So in this case, root is 1, and another query to print the entire set. So in this case, this particular ID we are using here. So find the root here and then print the complete hierarchy from the second query. If you want any questions to be answered, you can post it in the comment section or you can drop to this mail ID. But before that, you can check whether a similar question has already been posted as part of the subscriber question series or as part of the interview question series. If you're not able to find your question here, please write back to me. I'll be happy to record and post as a new video. If you have learned something new, please like this video, subscribe and stay tuned for new feature video, interview question, SQL practical question and concept videos and performance tuning videos. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Please click the bell icon if you want to receive instant notification whenever new videos are uploaded into this channel. Thank you.